Now, I have recently gotten a new PC thanks to my amazing father figure, so I thought what better way to try it out than by trying some Minecraft horror mods. So, after a few duds, John recommended I try one called The Broken Script. And let me tell you, it was an experience.
This is fine.
If you haven't tried this mod for yourself, I highly recommend it. It's a slow burn that actually had me scared a few times. This is my first time editing on a PC also, so I'm hoping the quality will be much better than usual. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video.
I failed you so many times. I committed so many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again.
Hey guys, did you know that it only 60... Our playthrough starts by encountering a very welcoming home screen. We spawn on the beach, and the first thing I of course notice is the very weird effect over my screen. But deciding to just deal with it, we go ahead and do your normal Minecraft stuff. Also, throughout the video you can faintly hear my microphone, and that's because this was one of my first times recording with OBS, and my microphone was really quiet for some reason, which is why I'm doing a voiceover now. After wondering where the sun is sunning, we head to a spruce biome and make our first camp. Nothing much, just crafting table, furnace, and a red bed, because professionals have standards. But as the sun began to set on the first day, they noticed I was there. From this moment on, I realize I am not going against your standard Minecraft scary horror mod. This thing wanted me gone, and it would have its way whether I liked it or not. Fearing what would come after the fog, I quickly set out in search of iron so I could make myself better tools and armor. Little did I know, that would be the last time I would see my base for a while.
What joined the game? What joined the game? I can't see because of the stupid filter. What joined the game? What? Something joined the game. No? Who? Go away.
I wasn't alone anymore. Noel had found me, and it was only going to get worse from here. Out of fear and wanting to get as far away from world spawn as I could, I made a boat and fled as fast as I possibly could on water. I'm not going to try and pretend I was anything but cowardly when doing this. For the first time, I felt true fear playing Minecraft. Not just the horror of jumping because it's a scary monster or whatever. The fear that makes you look behind you in real life. I had never been so scared before. I usually charge at monsters head on because I find it funny. But all I could do was make the kind of jokes that just try to hide the true fear I was feeling. Night fell, and I sat on that boat for a long time, not daring to even get onto land for food or any materials. I wasn't afraid of the mobs. I was afraid of what was waiting for me in the dark. Now that I finally had good gear, I set out to explore the world around me, hoping to find even better resources while always keeping on the move, not staying in one spot too long. But Noel didn't seem to care. Excuse you? What? I get it, this guy's name is Noel. I kept moving until I eventually found a village. Now, funny enough, all the villagers named Testificate, which I laughed at a bit, but Noel, of course, being the little scamp that he is, wanted to ruin my fun. He did this several times, showing up in weird, small ways. A random damage here, flinging me up in the air there, or just setting me on fire. But nothing really visible. He never showed his face, just tried to scare me, to make me leave. And I honestly grew bored of it. I grew cocky. And so I made a plan. I wouldn't run anymore. I kept going until I found another village. Here is where I would make my stand. I wasn't gonna hide anymore. I wasn't gonna run away. I wanted to prove to myself that I could take on whatever he threw at me. And so, I prepared. And here I look out upon my kingdom. Excuse you? Where? So what? You're the one who's been doing all this? Come on, do something else then. Make me scared. What? Just gonna sit there? That's what I thought. Huh? You're nothing. Just a little shadow and some code. Noel had finally arrived, and I was not ready for what he would bring. Eventually, after not being able to reach me, Noel left. But what he left behind, that was something entirely new. Structures began appearing around my world. Ones that were very out of place. It was clear whatever had built these structures was long before I came around. As I explored this new world Noel had left for me, I noticed these blank particles starting to follow me around. These were void mist, I think. This is the best way I can describe it. The physical manifestation of the void. It would deal damage to you if you got too close, no matter how much armor you had. And it was non-discriminatory about what it killed. Noel became a lot more active during this time. It seemed that every time I turn around, a new structure would spawn. Most confusing, others just dangerous, and the entire time, void mist followed me everywhere. This world was no longer safe, but determined, I kept pushing forward, mostly out of spite. If Noel wanted me gone, he would have to try harder than this. So, what was my plan for surviving in this new chaotic world? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't have one. I was low on precious resources, I had plenty of food, so that was my only saving grace. But otherwise, I didn't know what to do. I was scared to go into the caves, because I figured Noel might do something there, and I feel like out in the open was the only place that I could keep an eye on things without having something jump out at me. But I was lost. I had surprisingly managed to find my way back home. The camp was exactly as how I left it. Surprisingly enough, there was nothing here. No danger, nothing waiting for me. Finally a safe haven, untouched by Noel. But how long it would stay that way, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if anywhere was safe. So, I stayed there as long as I could. Just trying to think of a way to survive. But while I was at base, something kept gnawing at me in the back of my mind. I came here to beat Noel, and there I was hiding in the woods. If I wanted to understand Noel and figure out how to beat him, I needed to be where he was most. Back at the village. So, I gathered what gear I could from a ruined nether portal, and I set out. I was going to uncover Noel's secrets, even if it had killed me.
I'm sorry, is that a Reaper portal?
Okay, now I want to talk about this chest real quick, because I swear, honest to God, I did not spawn this in. This just showed up. I had nothing to do with this. This was not my doing. I swear I did not spawn diamonds in.
Oh, I thank you. There's a singular sign. Obstruction. Okay. What? You know, the timing on this sometimes. Don't mind me, I'm just Hey, look, Noel, I know we got off on the wrong foot, so what? We just gonna stand here? Huh? I can outsmart you, okay? I'm ahead of you every single time. Yeah, come closer. See if I... Okay, that is a problem. What? Okay. I ain't scared of you anymore, alright? We've been through this song and dance. Yeah, that's your name. Congratulations, you learned how to spell. So what? Is that all you got? Some cheap tricks, lightning, and then showing up in your shadow form that I can't fight with? Come on, give me something to fight. Okay. Go time. Hey, Aether, how you been? Hey, Noel. I see you brought your twins. Yeah, my eyes work pretty well, thank you very much. I know technically I'm supposed to have glasses, but also technically I don't care. Hey, nice house. That's better than mine. No. What's the matter, bud? Can't cross the water? Get game mechanic. This place is not for you. Well, it is now. It's called colonization, buckaroo.
After that close encounter, I retreated to a nearby dark oak, so I can get some supplies and food. I was running low and my health wasn't doing great, but I felt like I was getting close. That house. When it showed up, they got really pissed. So maybe I could find something there. Something that might actually help me. It looked a lot more important than all the other structures. So if I was going to find anything that told me about Noel, it would be there. It was a trap, and I fell for it. Noel knew I would go to that house. It stuck out like a sore thumb, so he left a trap for me. And now here I was, trapped within a giant hallway made of pure bedrock. Unbreakable, indestructible, immovable. I kept running, because I didn't know if something would be chasing me. Lava on either side meant that was my only way out. But I would only do that as a last resort. And so, I kept going, trying to find any way out from this endless hell I found myself in. I must have been going for at least half an hour when an insane idea came to me. An idea that worked. This wasn't real bedrock. I could break it, which meant I could get a way out. So, I broke through the layers of bedrock, trying to find an exit. I found dirt beneath it. Maybe I was in the overworld still, but as I kept digging down, it didn't seem to end. So, instead, I decided to try and go up, and that proved a lot more successful. Although, in figuring out where I was, not as much. I had no idea where I had been teleported to. It was an endless maze of weird rooms. One of them was crafting tables, another one was weird stone bricks, another one was empty chests. But the weirdest one I found was a room full of music discs and jukebox, only with one music disc. 13. Noel seemed to like this one, and this one specifically. But I didn't know why. All I knew was that I needed to get back out of here. This was a prison, and I was destined to stay here. But I wouldn't let that happen. And so, I kept running. And running. And running. I tried getting on the surface, but it kept going. I wasn't meant to find out what secrets Noel had. This was my tomb. And I had played right into his hands. I thought I could stand up to him. I thought I could fight back. To prove that I was the master of all Minecraft horror mods. But my hubris was my downfall. And in the end, all that was left was Noel and void.